Today we're going to talk about the Pyrogale Gauntlets, aka the new exotic armor for punch bros everywhere, and go over 3 things. 1. What exactly they do. 2. Are they actually worth using, and how do they stack up against awesome options like the Falling Star Thunder Crash. And 3. Covering a particular tactic that you should make sure to not do if you use this exotic. Okay, thing number 1. What are they and what do they do? Pyrogale not only has the fun visual effect of making your Titan look like they could take off and fly if they built up enough running speed, at their core, they alter your Burning Maul super. Normally, you use Burning Maul to repeatedly pound the ground and send single homing fire tornadoes directly at any nearby enemy. With Pyrogale, your Burning Maul now becomes a one and done super. Pound that baby into the ground and you send out multiple waves of fire on the ground and also hit your foe with multiple fire tornadoes. It's basically the Titan version of Celestial Nighthawk for Hunter, converting many hits into one thick uber hit. And now that you're caught up, thing number 2, are they actually worth using? Welp, why don't we take a look at the numbers. Regular Burning Maul with absolutely no stacks of Roaring Flames when pounded repeatedly on Pyrogale the Insatiable yielded around 349,539 damage. But Roaring Flames can make your super hit harder, so with regular Burning Maul at 3 stacks of Roaring Flames wound up dealing 593,314 damage. Now let's compare to Pyrogale. At 0 stacks of Roaring Flames, Pyro dealt 244,306 damage, and at 3 stacks of Roaring dealt around 563,848 damage. Now, before you run off shouting to Twitter, Reddit, or your neighbor's dog about how Pyrogale deals less damage than normal Burning Maul and is therefore trash, consider the following. Time. Pounding away with regular Burning Maul can take anywhere from 12 to even 13 seconds for your super meter to fully deplete. Pyrogale, on the other hand, is a one and done, taking only around 2 seconds to pop, use, and be completely done with. So, if you gave both regular Burning Maul and Pyrogale a 13-second window to damage a boss, the Pyrogale Titan, unless they're the world's largest Yukon Gold, should out-DPS the regular Burning Maul Titan because when they're done popping Pyrogale, they now have 10 more seconds to free the beast with any weapon DPS loadout that they see fit. That is the benefit of Pyrogale. Very short super duration, which allows you to then spend the rest of the time you'd normally spend ground pounding rocket Izanagiing the poor boss. Alright, enough foreplay. How does Pyrogale stack up against Thunder Crash and, more importantly, Falling Star Thunder Crash, which has been the default no-thought option for Titans who just want a hard-hitting super, and that's it. Regular Thunder Crash clocked in at 215,152 damage, and Thunder Crash with the Falling Star exotic did 431,731 damage, which respectable, but yeah, sorta wild that max Roaring Flames Pyrogale will out-damage a Falling Star Thunder Crash. Add on top of that the fact that most solo Titans rock solar anyway due to the comical health regen factor of Sunspot generation and hammer throwing, and you realize solar Titans are getting one hell of a glow up with this new exotic. Alright, thing number 3, what you shouldn't do, which by the way, up until yesterday was thing you absolutely should do in my script. Pyrogale first dropped into the game with a huge whoopsie. If you popped your super with Pyrogale equipped, then just opened your menu and swapped over to Synthoceps, you'd send your super damage through the goddamn roof. You were basically tricking the game into keeping the extra damage from Pyrogale, but then adding on top of that the extra damage from Syntho if there were multiple enemies nearby when you brought down the hammer. Pulling off that little maneuver clocked in at 841,495 damage to the ogre, almost double what I'd gotten from just a regular Falling Star Thunder Crash. Good lord. I was legit wondering if this was something Bungie would even be able to fix before the day 1 raid launched, and as it turns out, yeah, it is. Tuesday's patch removed your ability to do this, so if you have a fireteam member who doesn't read every line of every patch note article, make sure they aren't planning on using the Pyrogale to Synthostrat in day 1 Crota, because it ain't gonna work anymore. But now you know, and knowing is half the battle. Stay tuned for Friday. I plan on putting out a quick video with a couple loadouts you can bring to the day 1 raid if you have absolutely no idea what to do or bring. Share today's video with your local punch bro, and don't forget to subscribe. More content on the way. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you on stream.